I've been receiving requests to retake the videos which I uploaded wrongly because I do not have yet the knowledge on how to upload videos in this particular form. Okay, so this is about repeating some of the basics in grammar, and we'll go to chapter 1, words and phrases. All right, and begin with the pre-assessment of the verb function. Pre-assessment. Okay, it says that as part of grammar learning, it is a must that you try to get this pre-assessment test uh, to determine how much grammar rules you can still remember about words and phrases. This is important for later evaluation of your proficiency. And if you have friends, relatives, siblings who are currently in school or schools studying, it's prudent that we refer or forward or suggest this YouTube channel that we have here, and this is going to help them really very much, and by having a tutor online. Okay, so I hope that you subscribe and let them subscribe so they get a lot of these lessons for free. They get updated. So 1 to 5 is to underline the verb in its sentence below. Okay, sea travel is a great thing to experience. The verb is. Number 2, the captain will be inspecting the cabin anytime. Your verb is will be inspecting. This is the future progressive form. And number 3, the shipments were removed from the deck. Were removed is your verb. 4, the housekeeping department prepared and ensured cleanliness to passengers. Your verb is prepared, ensured. The housekeeping department required its staff to observe excellence. Required is your verb. Now we are to choose the subject of the verb below. What is the subject of the verb? Number 6, the assistant chief housekeeper is part of a team. Your verb is. That's your linking verb. 7, the floor supervisor and housekeeping staff were passenger ship's team. Where is your verb? Okay, going back to 6, that is the verb, and the subject is assistant chief housekeeper. Subject is just beside, usually 95% beside the verb. 7, where, and your subject is housekeeping staff and floor supervisor. So this is 1, this is 2. Here you have 1. subject. Number 8, find the verb first. Will be boarding is your verb. Okay, that is your verb. Verb, verb. And just beside it is the subject. That is your subject. Okay, so subject 1, subject 1, subject 2. We call that compound subject. On the way to destination, the ship was watched and cheered. This is a reverse sentence because of the comma. Okay, the prepositional phrase is used first as the opener of the sentence. But you have to focus here. The ship was watched and cheered. Your verb is was watched, cheered. Verb 1, verb 2, and the subject is just beside it. This one is the subject. Ship. Okay? Okay. Yeah. 10 red, white, and blue flags were raised in the central pole. Your verb is were raised. Subject is flags. Okay? 11 to 15. Choose the adjectives found in the following sentences. Adjectives. The technique is to find first the verb, ensures, that is your verb, and your subject. Here, although this is a name or a department, one name, but you have to select only the department. This is your subject. Because what kind of department? Housekeeping. This is your adjective. And the article is also an adjective. Okay. Going forward, excellent services. Okay. None. Next, its standard should be the same as in any 5-star hotels on land. So should be. Then this is your verb, this is your subject, this is an adjective. Possessives are considered adjective. Okay. The is adjective. Then here you have as in any 5-star hotels, and then stop there because of the preposition. This one is also a prepositional phrase. Preposition, this is the object of the preposition. So therefore, you have to look at the back. Star is an adjective. 5 is an adjective. Any is an adjective. Alright? On land, there is no adjective. 13, the department is divided into main divisions and smaller section. It's divided is your verb. Beside it is your subject. And this one is an adjective. It's an article. Then you have the prepositional phrase up to here. Into main division, this is the preposition. Into main divisions and smaller sections. What section? Smaller. This is your adjective. Division, what kind of division? Main. This is your adjective. The laundry section supports both these divisions and functions round the clock. Okay? Verb is supports. What is your verb? Subject is section. Then laundry, what kind of section? Then laundry. So this is an adjective, and article is also an adjective. Okay, both these divisions and round the clock. Okay, these divisions and functions round the clock. Okay. So you have the clock here. What kind of clock? This is your adjective. Yeah. Okay, and then here is also an adjective. All right. Then 15, a ship was cruising the Pacific Ocean. Was cruising is your verb phrase. Subject is ship. Adjective is the. So always remember that definite article the or indefinite article a and then an. Say for example, an apple, a student, a house. So the a, okay, and the an, the a and the an, and the da. These are called articles. Okay, they are considered adjectives. Okay, so 16 to 20, select the adverb. Captain shouted loudly. Shouted is your adverb. Adverbs provide a modifier. They add, they modify the verb shouted. Okay. Next, we have our security team shall never cease to guard. Never. This is your verb. In the middle of those verbs, you have the adverb. Okay. Then 18, the game was thoroughly enjoyed by the president, or passengers rather. So your verb is was enjoyed. Thoroughly is your adverb. The team's best dancer often dances gracefully. Often is your adverb. Okay? Dances is your verb. Dancer is your subject. Our team will certainly win this game on the floor. Okay? Yes, certainly. Your verb is will, and then win. Win. Certainly is your adverb. Okay? Next, you have to choose prepositional phrase. Okay? Choose prepositional phrase in its sentence and choose whether the phrase in the sentence is an adjective phrase or an adverbial phrase. Okay? So let us find out. We have here the with a good performance. Okay? It's a prepositional phrase. And because it came from the housekeeper, or the word housekeeper, this is a noun, and therefore this is an adjective prepositional phrase, this one. Next is 22. The ship was ordered to speed up toward its destination. Okay? Say toward its destination. And to speed up. Okay? So from here up to here, it came from a verb. This is a verb. And therefore, this is an adverbial prepositional phrase. Okay? This one is adjective prepositional phrase. Maintaining the cleanliness of the ship. That is a reverse sentence because of the comma. The assistant chief housekeeper inspected the cabin. Okay. So where is the prepositional phrase? This one. Of, because of the of. It's a preposition. Preposition. Okay. And came from cleanliness. Okay. It's a noun. Therefore, it is an adjective phrase. The headroom steward on the door yelled, "Hurry up." This is the prepositional phrase up to here. Okay, stop when you see a comma. Okay, and it's from a noun. Therefore, it's an adjective prepositional phrase. 25. The cabin steward swiped the floor and brought out the garbage to the bin. Okay, so over here to the bin. Right, and from the garbage, which is a noun, therefore it's an adjective prepositional phrase. All right, we move now to 26 to 32. 26 to 32. Says choose the correct word of comparison in the following sentences. You have this product is better, best than that product. So you are comparing only two here. Product, this, and that product. Therefore, it is the lesser degree. Better. Of all their ideas, superlatives ang kukunin natin dito sa comparison. O, anong klaseng degree ng comparison ang gagamitin. Kapag dalawa lang ang pinagko-compare, ay dapat yun lang lesser, hindi yung highest. Pagka naman yung isang bagay kino-compare sa hindi mabilang o hindi tinitiyak na pinagko-comparean ay superlatives, yung highest degree ang kukunin natin. So, let's move on. Of all their ideas, say all ideas. The idea is more, most outrageous. This idea is more, most outrageous. Because it's all undeterminable, therefore we choose the highest degree of comparison, most. 28, Alice is the smartest of the two. Okay? Alice and the other one is being compared. Okay? Alice is part of the two. Therefore, smarter. Of the two assistant cabin stewards, who is the most or most efficient? We only have two here. Therefore, we choose more. Jill is less skillful than John. So, we only have two here. Therefore, we say less. Least is the highest form comparison. 31, I choose the applicant who has the lesser least error in grammar. This applicant, okay, I choose the applicant who has the lesser least error in grammar. Okay, how many applicants? Only one. There is no S here, therefore lesser. Okay. 32, his test score shall be the highest among. When you say among, you are referring to more than two. When you say between and not among, between, you're only referring to two. Because it is among, so you have to choose the highest. Alright? Let's now, and this one. Okay, so we're in sorry. Here. Okay, so we're done with the verb function number 2. Okay. Oh, let's finish it first with that one. Actually, we're done with this months ago. That's why you see answers already in there. But I'll have to erase that to uh, begin again, so that for the sake of the request, we once again explain this grammar to our students and our followers. For now, we're done with verb function um, verb function number 1 a while ago. Okay, so let's cut this one now. Verb function number 1.